Are you nervous? Are you nervous?
Yeah. Very. It's not just me turning up and getting inside the car and whatever.
Yeah. And coming back. How do? It's Monday again. The Monday after the long weekend. I can't remember where I left it, but I'm sure you saw, the P38 broke down again while towing the Series 1 that was going to be the winning car. Luckily my mate was local, so he brought me his Discovery 2. We unloaded the Series. Alan, the father of the bride, drove the Series from the services to my mate's house. I towed the Range Rover with my friend's Discovery. So we left the Range Rover at my friend's house, put the Series back on the trailer, and off we went for the weekend. So yesterday, Sunday, obviously returned the Series back to Alan's garage. Then went across to Dunmow to collect a Jaguar. And here it is, a Jaguar X-Type. 2.2 diesel, same as the wife's. But this one's got full black interior, full wood trim, black dashboard, infotainment system, etc, etc. I haven't even looked at it yet. I just picked it up last night on the way back from dropping the Series off, and I just dropped it off this morning, ready to go back to collect mine. So I've just picked mine up, so that's about to be rolled off the trailer. But here's the Jag. So like I said before, when we first got the wife's Jag, I said I'm going to look out for a black interior. Well, my friend asked me if I knew anyone who wanted it before it goes off for scrap. So I went, yep, I'll have it. So I went and picked up the whole thing. So let me have a show you inside. There we go. Black heated leather. Pretty all right. That'll need a bit of a clean up. But yeah, we've got the black door cards. We've got the black dashboard, because obviously the wife's is beige and it's all scratched and mucked up. So see if we can swap this whole lot into hers. Back seats, hang on. Back seats are there, but they have another set of alloys in, so we've got more stuff to dispose off there. There's 4 in total. So yeah, not too bad for scrap money. So that is the Jag. All right, now with the P38 off the trailer, you can see down there, if it'll focus, that is coated. I think it's going to be this horseshoe shaped pipe, I think might have gone, or it's the actual cooler itself, because the cooler itself is just behind it. That's all wet, so it all depends. So what we'll have to do is have that inner wheel arch liner out, and take it apart and have a look. But I can't do it just yet because I've got other things to do. The next job is I want to get the wheels off of this Discovery and swap them for something else so I can get these listed. So I'm not going to bother dragging it out because obviously, as I said before, the gearbox is gone, so I'm not going to drive it. I'm just going to bring a jack out and jack it up in situ. So that's the next job. Also, the Discovery and trailer is poised for its next journey. We've got another car to collect this afternoon. Another one of my friends. I think it needs an MOT, some work done in an MOT. So I said I'd pick it up and see if I can get it through for him. So this afternoon's job is ready and waiting. Right, I'm getting some more bits off the ZR. The spoiler, you can see one hole there, one hole there, one hole there, and one hole there. 4 bolts for the spoiler, and then the wiring come through this hole here on the outer tailgate. Next is the bumper. We've got, take the lights out and you've got a bolt here either side. We've got all the ones along the front, or along the top, shall I say, and I'll show you the ones underneath when I lift it up in a second. There's one in each wheel arch, 10mm either side, just by the lip. That's obviously the end of the bumper, so it's just there on both sides. Then you got the screws on the wheel arch liner. They just need loosening and pulling out. You've got the single one in the middle on the back of the wheel well. So that is, there's the bumper up there, look, and it's down there on the wheel well underneath. Then it's these screws along the top. I left them till last just so it holds on, but you can undo them a little bit and then pull them out. 5 of them, and then the bumper can be lifted off. So that's that done. We're finished at the rear end. Let's go and remove the front end bumper. Just going around and undoing the various screws along the bottom of the bumper. We've also got some 10mm as well, where it's bolted on, or some. So yeah, so undo all them along the bottom first. Next are the 2 bolts on the inner lip up there. They're out. On mine, they're 8mm. I think they probably should be 10mm, so I reckon these have been changed before. But yeah, there's 2 up there, on each, well, 1 at either side. Next is your fixings along the top. They're plastic. Well, I had plastic nuts on these 2 on the inside, and then you've got these fancy Allen bolts, which obviously aren't original. So whatever you've got. Also, you'll have to unplug your indicator and your fog. I couldn't easily unplug that, so I've just twisted the bulb holder out. But those, I've just pushed the clips together and pulled them off. So we should have the loom with the bulb holder for each of the indicators attached when it comes off. So yeah, so I just need to undo these and then we should be ready to come off. And there it is, it's off. Perfect. So next job, hang on, what shall I do next? I think it's going to be start disconnecting and taking things off in the engine bay, ready to take the engine out, I think. So I'll crack on and I'll let you know what I've done. And there we go. We have collected the Vectra. It's a 1.9 diesel estate. It's been on my mate's drive for probably 18 months, 2 years. It needs a few things to go for an MOT. He thinks it needs 2 new rear springs. So what we need to do is get it on the lift, have a little look, just double check that before we order them. Give it a good wash, charge the battery up, and we'll see. But it drove up on the trailer. It's had all new brakes and stuff apparently, so I think the bones of it are a good car. But I can't get on it this week, I don't think, so it's probably going to be next. But while I had the Discovery that I borrowed off Simon, I needed to go and get that. So, right, that's it for today, because it's now gone 4 o'clock, and I don't like being out after 4. So a quick check-in. I have got the front of the subframe off. I've got the traction bars off. I've got the shafts out. I've got the gear linkage off. I've got the decat pipe off. I think we're getting there. The coolant is now drained. So I've undone the bottom of the fan, so I'm just going to go up the top and see if I can undo that and get that out of the way and undo anything else that needs undoing. Yeah, let's get it lower and have a little look. Okay, I think everything is undone. I think it is ready to come out, bar the engine mounts, that one over there and that one there. The last thing I've undone is the power steering, so I'm just letting that drain. I'm gonna have a cup of tea and a bit of lunch, grab a pallet, and then we'll see if we can drop this on the floor. So let's get that done. And there we have it. The tank's off, rear beam's off, front subframe's off. So the car is pretty much stripped under here. So now we need to get it on dollies, get the MG out and get it over there so I can start working on the inside bits that I want. But yeah, we're almost there. Right, I've got the P38 on the ramp. I've got the ZR off the ramp so I can get the dash in it out. And I thought I'd have a quick look while it's here to see what potential fault is. Now to get the bumper off, it's very, very simple. There's a bolt on each of the dumb irons and the sides of the bumpers just slide in. So you just undo them, pull it off, jobs are good. And the only thing that might catch you out is the fog lights if you've got them, but I haven't. So, but yes, we can see that is completely caked. So I'm guessing that's leaking. Obviously completely coating the inside. This pipe, that one I was worried about before, is still wet over there. You can see it's wet there. Whether that is like blowback from here or whether that pipe is leaking as well, I don't know. But I'm going to quickly blow this off with brake cleaner and let's see if we can see anything actually coming out. I've cleaned all this up as you can see and I've had it running, but we have got some fluid in there. I don't know if that's residual or where it's leaking from. There's nothing obvious around here. Again, just on the rad, we've got a bit in the corner there. Don't know if it's showing on here, but I can see it in person. So I don't know. I'm guessing it's going to be this, but you know, just in there that you can see. But I've tried. There's probably no fluid left now, but I've put it in drive and revved it, and it was turning the wheels just. And then this is what's left, so I'm guessing it's probably this. So I think the first port of call is to get a new gearbox oil cooler. Right, so it's been sitting all night. That hasn't really changed in there. That's still damp as it was. I mean, it's damp down there now, but I think where it's actually leaking from properly is there, because that's all damp and dirty again. Doesn't look like it's coming from the fitting. It does just look like it's coming from the rad. These are over 200 quid. So yeah, I'll have a word with the guy who breaks them, but do I really want to get another second-hand one and risk, you know, it being either gone already or weeping or you know, about to go? Do I buy a new one? Problem is, where they are on the bumper, they're right behind that grille. So there's nothing really obviously the idea of them is to cool the oil, so they need airflow, but there's nothing really stopping them getting damaged either. But this doesn't look like it's a damage where it's been struck. It just looks like it's failed over time probably, which is a shame. So I've got to decide what to do now. But for today I need to leave this here because I need to get this stripped, because I've only got the disco for another day. So I need to get this stripped so I can get it on the trailer and get it to the breakers yard, or scrap yard, sorry. So I can get this out of the way before I give the disco back. There we go. Dashboard and carpet is out. The only thing left to remove now is the BRM dials, and that is that. It can go off to the big scrapyard in the sky. Oh, actually, no, there is one other thing I need to remove, which is the dark ice bonnet rams. That's it. Oh, headlights, maybe wings. Oh yeah, there is more bits I need to take off. But yeah, inside's done. So yeah, that was the hardest bit to do, and that's all done. So I'll just unbolt these, make sure the wings are all right, because people were quite interested in wings before. So right, cup of tea time. Right, that is lunch done. So now the MG is ready to go. I haven't taken the headlights off because one of them's broke, so there's no point. I'm going to take the white MG out, which is under the ramp, put the wheels back on the Range Rover, get that off the ramp, swivel this round back onto the ramp, lift it up so I can back the trailer underneath. But first I will need to unload the Vectra that's on it. And then I might bring the X-Type in here and get all the interior out of that. And then that can go on the ramp afterwards once that's done. So yeah, I think that's the movements I'm going to do this afternoon. So let's crack on. I forgot to get the sunroof out because my friend wants that. So best I do that before we scrap it. What a palaver that was. The Jag is in here now. When I picked it up, it was already running and it drove straight on the trailer. But trying to start it out here and get it moving, Christ, it smokes like hell, it won't idle. So, yeah, obviously I was lucky to get it on the trailer. But anyway, it's in, so I can get the interior out. MG's back in and the Vectra is on the lift. The lifting points are a long way forward of the back wheel, so just to be on the safe side, I've put the transmission jack under the tow bar because I just feel that that's quite a wobble on there. But anyway, we've got to have a look at that tomorrow. As I say, Simon thinks it needs rear springs, so we'll have a little look. But that's it for now. The ZR's all on the trailer and loaded with scrap, so that's going to go off in the morning to the scrapyard. So, right, back tomorrow.